Hey guys, Venki here. Welcome back to another episode of Cybersecurity Epical Hacking web series. Hope you are all doing good. Today, I'm going to run you through how to detect and remove malwares from your website. Well, jQuery is a popular JavaScript library that is widely used to create dynamic and interactive web pages. However, like any other software, it can also be used by cybercriminals to spread malware. One common tactic used by attackers is to inject malicious JavaScript code into legitimate websites, often through vulnerabilities in the website's content management system. This code can then use jQuery to manipulate the website's functionality and steal sensitive information from visitors. For example, an attacker may use jQuery to add a form to a website that looks like a login form, but actually sends the user's credentials to a server controlled by the attacker. Another tactic is to distribute malware by disguising it as a legitimate jQuery plugin. This can be done by modifying an existing plugin, or by creating a new one that appears to offer useful functionality, but actually contains malware. To protect against jQuery malware, it is important to keep all software, including jQuery and any plugins, up to date with the latest security patches. Additionally, it is a good idea to use a reputable antivirus software, and to be cautious when downloading and installing plugins or other software from untrusted sources. A jQuery JavaScript malware incident response plan should include the following steps. It's also important to keep in mind that incident response is an ongoing process, and organizations should regularly review and update their incident response plans to ensure they are prepared to respond to new types of attacks. Okay, now let's take an attack scenario and try to remove the malware from the company ABC's website. The attackers injected malicious JavaScript/jQuery using the company ABC's website source codes. The Security Operations Center analyst monitored the website and observed suspicious HTTP redirection status codes such as 3xx to unknown domains not owned by the ABC company. Incident ticket was created to security team for further investigation on this case. The security team started to investigate the incident, reviewed the company's source codes. While investigating, she was seen and obfuscated jQuery scripts files in the JavaScript folder. Also, it has observed the attackers have tampered the legitimate JavaScript jQuery file with additional lines on the code as shown on the screen. Here is the malicious injected JavaScript file. Let's try to analyze this malware code. As the code is obfuscated, we can't understand anything. That's the ultimate aim of obfuscation. So, we need to deobfuscate the JavaScript code first. There are plenty of online tools available to help us here. I'm using one of the online deobfuscator here. After deobfuscation, we couldn't see full real JavaScript code. But the deobfuscation gives us a clue that this JavaScript is using some character encoding. Because we can see they are trying to execute or evaluate something at the end of the code using eval v1 function. We can give a try to decode this character encoding. There is built-in JavaScript function called string that our char code can help us here. We can use the JavaScript code in HTML editor. I'm using online JavaScript editor here. It is always better to try any malware analysis in an isolated environment just to avoid any accidental execution. The one-line JavaScript editor is able to decode and showing us the real source code. Refer to the right-hand side of the screen. Ah, brilliant! Finally, we are able to read the malware code smile. But the attacker is using another character coding inside. Look at the highlighted section in the screen. So, it's time again to repeat same practice with the new code captured. Perfect! Finally, this code is performing the HTTP redirection to a malicious website. Yes, finally we found the malicious URL as well. Let's find out more details about this malicious URL. We are using VirusTotal to scan the URL. Wow! Interesting. 7 security vendors flagged this URL as malicious. From this attack scenario, we have now eradicated the malicious codes from the company ABC's website. It is very clear that the jQuery plugin used by company has not been updated for a long time, which has been the fundamental cause of this security incident. Hope this video has helped to answer any questions you have related to malware threats for websites. If you are interested, try to eradicate another interesting JavaScript malware at your own risk. Smile, please decode it, and let us know the results in the comments section. Please try all your malware analysis in an isolated machines. Do not execute any malwares in your working machines by any chance. That's all for today, guys. Hope this video helps. We publish episodes to this series every week. To stay up to date and aware of such cyber risks, and learn about more hacking tools, consider subscribing to my channel by clicking on the subscribe and bell button on the top right corner of the page. Thanks for watching. See you soon.